Hey there, in this video I will tell you about the first opportunity when you will be able to learn Avada Kedavra in Hogwarts Legacy, and what to do if you have missed your chance at getting it at that point. So let's get to it. I will try to make this video as spoilers free as possible, but there will be some spoilers in the video. If you want to learn Avada Kedavra in Hogwarts Legacy, you should look for this guy named Sebastian. Now it differs when and where you will meet him for the first time depending on whether you are from House Slytherin or not. If you are selected into House Slytherin, then you will meet him early in the game in the Slytherin Common Room, and if you are not, you will meet him in your first Defense Against the Dark Arts class. Now when you do a couple of main quests, including the one named Flying class, you will get a mission from Sebastian named In the Shadow of the Undercroft. Now there are tons of quests that you have to finish before getting your first chance to learn Avada Kedavra. So for the sake of this video not becoming over 30 minutes, I'm going to give you this list of every quest that Sebastian will give you throughout the game, including the requirements for each one. The yellow ones are main quests and the ones in black are side missions. If a quest is not showing up for you in your quest log, make sure that you have the requirements first. Feel free to take a screenshot of this list if you want to use it later. As you can see, the quests that are related to Sebastian all have a pattern in their names. All of them start with In the Shadow of. So if you see a quest starting with that phrase, it means it's from Sebastian. Keep in mind that you have to finish both main and side missions from Sebastian in order to get Avada Kedavra, so don't skip any of them. Now the mission where you will get your first chance to get this spell is the quest named In the Shadow of the Relic. It will be given to you pretty late in the game and the level required for it is level 28. If I'm going to go through this without any spoilers, you have to go through this mission and beat the boss fight. After that, you will have to follow Sebastian until you get out of that cave. Once you reach the outside of that cave, you have to talk to Sebastian. Now, in your conversation with him, you will be given a choice of what dialogue to choose. You have to pick the second option, meaning everyone should know that curse. After a bit of talking, you get another option on what dialogue to choose, which again, you have to choose the second option, meaning yes please. Now after a minute or so of talking to Sebastian, you will get this screen, which means that you can now learn Avada Kedavra if you do this minigame kind of thing correctly. Remember that if you pick the wrong dialogue, Sebastian won't teach Avada Kedavra to you and you will lose your first chance at learning it. Now let's say you have for some reason chosen the wrong dialogue. Now this brings us to our next opportunity to learn this curse. So if you have chosen the wrong dialogue, you have to keep playing the game until you get another quest from Sebastian named In the Shadow of Fate. This brings you to the Undercroft, where you will have to first talk to Sebastian and then to Ominous. There's another important dialogue option that you have to choose at this point, so listen carefully. When you are talking to Ominous in this quest, you will be given two dialogue options of which you have to choose the second one, meaning we must not turn Sebastian in. Keep in mind that if you choose the first option, then Sebastian will be expelled from Hogwarts for everything that he has done, and you will never see him again probably, therefore you will not get another chance at learning Avada Kedavra. So when you see these two options, make sure not to turn him in. After completing various quests and side missions, you will encounter Sebastian in the Great Hall. After some time, eventually you will receive a quest called In the Shadow of Friendship, where you have to meet him at the Undercroft. After you talk to him, you have the chance to learn all of the 3 Unforgivable Curses from him. From now on, you can find him at this exact location and learn whichever of the Unforgivable Curses you have missed, including Avada Kedavra. If you have completed the quest but didn't receive any of the spells because you didn't talk to Sebastian further, and you have lost your way to the Undercroft now, all you have to do is to open the map to Hogwarts, choose the Astronomy Wing from up here, and then make your way to the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower Flue Flame location. If you have unlocked this place, then you can just fast travel here. After you do that, just follow the way that I'm going and you will get to the Undercroft in no time. After completing the In the Shadow of Friendship quest, Sebastian can always be found in this location, giving you the opportunity to learn any of the 3 Unforgivable Curses in the game. And do not worry, using the Unforgivable Curses in the game doesn't have any kind of consequences, but some characters may comment on it from time to time. It is important to keep in mind that the spell Avada Kedavra has a considerable cooldown time, so it should be used wisely. While it can be used to quickly defeat certain bosses in the game, it cannot be used on all of them. For instance, it is not possible to use Avada Kedavra on the final boss of the game if that was your plan. And that's it for this video. I hope it was helpful for you. If it was, please consider leaving a like, as it would greatly support the channel. In case you're having trouble with any of the quests, or if a quest isn't appearing for you, feel free to ask your questions in the comment section down below, and I'll do my best to provide you with helpful answers. Take care for now.